What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna have a look at some Outlast on the secondary computer here. So before we hop in, look at the settings and everything, let's go over the quick specs of this guy real fast for everybody who's new. We got ourselves a 5800X 3D. Now I do have it undervolted with PBO tuner with negative 25 on all cores. I've just been kind of raising it up. I started out at negative like 15 and just been working my way up like 5 at a time on all cores. I know I shouldn't do all of them at a time, but I'm crazy and I'm impatient. So that's what I've been doing, and so far so good. Completely stable, haven't had any problems. Ran a bunch of benchmarks, all that shit. Haven't had no crashes because of that yet. Anyway, moving on. We got an RTX 3090 Founders Edition, which is also overclocked. We got a AsRock Taichi X570 motherboard with 32 gigs of 3600 megahertz DDR4. It's dual rank and CL14. Not that that matters too much for a 3D processor with all that cache it's got, but still, it was a leftover from my old 5950X rig that I used to have before I upgraded to 13900KF. Anyway, now it has a 1000 watt PSU powering the whole thing. Oh, and I almost forgot, a 360mm EK all-in-one basic cooling that processor, so it stays pretty cool. But I noticed when it was doing shader compilation for The Last of Us, it was getting up to its maximum temp and was throttling. So I was like, okay, let's start undervolting. I mean, that's a very rare occurrence, but I don't like it sitting at its max temp like that. But anyway, then before we hop in, the main thing we all stare at during gameplay here is a 34-inch Alienware ultra wide. It's a IPS panel. It's got G-Sync, but it doesn't have FreeSync, and it doesn't have HDR. And I believe it's only an 8-bit panel for anyone interested in that kind of stuff. The only 10-bit panel I have right now is my LG TV. But anyway, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, why don't we go ahead, hop into the game, look at the settings, and get ourselves a little gameplay too. Here we go with some Outlast on the secondary computer here. Wasn't sure if it was even gonna work, but we got everything on very high. Got VSync on now that we know it's a 60 FPS max game anyway. Full screen and 3440 by 1440, so it should do ultra wide. It sure looks like ultra wide in the settings, so that'd be awfully stupid if it went and wasn't ultra wide once we got in the game. But let's go find out. Here we go in the beginning of the game on the secondary computer, and it sure looks like it supports ultra wide to me. So let's go get ourselves a little teeny tiny bit of some gameplay here. The CPU sure isn't using very many watts, but it's not getting used very much, so I guess why would it, right? Alright, that's enough of that. Let's grab our camera and be on our way. Well, we're trapped in here now, so I guess let's go and start walking around the grounds. Alright, I thought so. That one is definitely chained up, so you can only go through here. Now we got a note. It's so noteworthy. what do we got here? Let's go over here, I guess. Sure, a lot of coyotes or wolves or something around. Jeez. They're constantly howling. But at least I can hear in this game while I'm recording. Once I do start doing the desktops, I usually just use shadow play, because freaking secondary one, you can't really use the capture computer to capture stuff itself. That's still gonna, you know, be just as hard on it. So why not just hit a button and not have OBS taking up extra juice, you know? But when I'm on the computer or the Steam Deck, no sound for the laptop or the Steam Deck. But that's okay. I'd rather you guys have the sound. Because I noticed when I was about to buy this freaking capture card in the first place, a lot of people were like, well, what the hell? Sound doesn't output properly. But I think a lot of them also are using a monitor hooked up like you're supposed to. So you can actually like not have massive input lag. I always just stare at the OBS window inside Windows and deal with the massive input lag. Which is probably another reason I never look like I do very good in games. Not that I'm very good at most games I play, but just saying. The extra input lag doesn't help. I was thinking about sometime getting it, but I'm worried it's going to fuck with the audio, so that's why I haven't yet. That and before I had no room, but now I've totally got room for one, so. Or I could even just get like a little portable one. Like there's this Greg Salazar guy, I watch a bunch of his fix-it computer stuff just for fun. He just seems to be a funny, interesting guy. But alright, let's jump over here. And also, let's take a hit. Alright, let's make our way through the room with the TV that's all like, I'm gonna screech at you. I'm a screechy TV. Rawr. Alright, let's go in here and get my battery I keep forgetting to grab as we go by. Because remember on my Steam Deck I got to a place where, damn it, I could really use that. Alright, we'll go in here and get our file. I'm going to bother reading it because we already did that a bunch of other times. Oh yeah? Well, fuck you, too can play at that game, and I can slam it. Although, in reality, that would just alert that I was in here. Anyway, let's move on to camera. Alright guys, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Gotta attend that seminar. But what if I don't want to attend your seminar? What if I want to go to a fucking asylum? Then what are you gonna do, huh? Hey, shit. No, that's just some radio show. I'm just fooling around. Wow, only 24 watts on the CPU to play this game. But it is only using 5% of it. It's not like it's sitting there like rampaging it and being like, oh my god, I need everything your CPU can do. I hear Misty playing in the background. Our confidential reports. Already read that. Figure out how our camera works. Alright, time to get out and explore. And they're like, fuck you, you're not leaving either. Ain't happening. I can't get in. Usually I go in here. Okay, there we go. It's gonna say what the hell is going on here. Oh, that cat's so funny. I think she's playing with her catnip banana. She can't get any traction on this hardwood floor, though. She's used to carpets, but besides the carpets for my chair so they don't roll around at my computers, and the carpet I have next to my bed, and there's another carpet underneath my, what do you call it, living room set, like next to my couch and everything. But other than that, all hardwood everywhere else. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta do that and then zoom in on that real quick. Go. And alright, since this is all dark from now on, I think that's a perfect time to move on. So, let's go wrap this up. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Outlast on the secondary computer. Handled it just fine, as I figured it would, but it's always fun to check. And now, we can go and try one last computer, my main computer, and see how the game runs. Should be absolutely flawless on there too, because it's only a more powerful version of this guy, so still fun to check it out though. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.